Hi there, today I'm going to show you how to make this crochet twisted chunky headband. What you're going to need for this project is you're going to need your yarn. For this I'm using Charisma by Loops and Threads. You're going to need a 10mm crochet hook, a yarn needle, some scissors, and a measuring tape if you're going to be going off of the size chart, which there's a link in the description below, to make a size other than a standard adult. So in this video, I'm making a standard adult size. In the size chart, you'll see it referenced as teen adult. If you wanted to make another size, as I mentioned, you can do that by using your measuring tape. The starting chain is going to determine the length of the headband. So the full, you're going to need to look at the size of the headband wrapping around your head that you're going to need. And remember to make it about 2 inches less than what the measurement calls for. In the size chart that I've supplied, it does actually give the measurement based on the size that you want to make. It gives you the head circumference measurement and then the recommended headband size. So you can go ahead and reference that size chart. As I said, the link is in the description below, and just have your measuring tape handy. If you're making a standard adult size, you're good to go, and you could just follow this video tutorial step by step. All right, let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so we're going to begin with our starting loop. You're just going to get your yarn and wrap it around your finger and kind of let it cross over like this. Pull up a little bit of that bottom piece and push just a bit of that top bit through. Get that onto your hook. And we're going to make a starting chain of 42. So you're going to yarn over your hook and pull through the loop. Yarn over and pull through. And you're just going to keep on going until you get to 42 or whatever length you need for the headband that you're making, and then come back. All right, so now that you've finished making your starting chain, you're going to work 1/2 double crochet into each chain, starting from the second one from the hook. Okay, so there's your first chain from the hook. We're going to go into the second one here. You're going to yarn over, push your hook through the chain, yarn over, pull up a loop. Now you've got 3 loops on your hook. You're going to yarn over and pull through all 3. Okay, so you're just going to go ahead and do that all the way down. 1/2 double crochet into every single chain. All right, so go ahead and do that all the way down and then come back. All right, so now that you're at the end, you're going to chain 1 and turn your work. Now, normally we would be pushing our hook directly into the stitch, okay? But we're going to be working back loop 1/2 double crochet. So you're going to be going over the stitch and just into that back loop, okay? So you're still going to work a 1/2 double crochet the way that you have been. You're going to yarn over, but instead of going through the front of your stitch, you're going to go over the top of it and just through that back loop, all right? And you're going to do your 1/2 double crochet regularly otherwise. So we're just going to do a back loop, 1/2 double crochet in every single stitch all the way down until you get to the very end. At the end of your row, you're going to chain 1 and turn your work. And then you're just going to repeat this again, a back loop, 1/2 double crochet. When you get to the end of your row, chain 1 and turn your work. And you're going to do that for a total of 6 rows. Okay, so go ahead and work on those back loop 1/2 double crochets and then come back. Okay, so now that you've finished those rows, you're just going to pull a good amount of a tail end because you're going to need that to sew in your ends together. Fasten it off and just pull that through. Okay, grab your yarn needle. Can be pretty tricky threading the bigger wool. Okay, so now what you're going to do is take these 2 short ends and you're going to fold them into each other. So you're just going to do like this, folding it into each other like that. Okay, then you're going to take your yarn needle and push it through, being careful to make sure that you get all of those edges together. Okay, and you're just going to do that back and forth all the way. Okay, so you've got that all the way through, and then I like to just push my my needle just into the middle here, because I don't want, when I fasten it off, I don't want like a little piece of yarn, oops, caught the hook there, a little piece of yarn kind of poking out of the edge. So I just like to make sure I get it right there. And then go ahead and fasten that off. And then you're just going to use your yarn needle to hide your other tail end here. Right now your work's inside out, so flip it around and you've got your finished headband. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and check out the helpful links in the description below.